Hey there people, it's Fresh Mark Sense, another fresh review, aka Zest for Life Fragrances. Today I'll be reviewing Armani Night Fragrances. These are fragrances that I picked out of the Armani collection. I've got a few Armani fragrances and I wanted to do it by a brand just to sort of give a good scope of the brand and what I feel is appropriate for nighttime at the same time. So this is my selection of Armani Night Fragrances. Let's get straight into it with a recreation of the original Armani Code. Yes, this is Armani Code Eau de Parfum. The reason why I bought this over the original Eau de Toilette is that the Eau de Toilette, yes, it can be discontinued soon, so it's a bad idea to recommend something that is discontinued. But I'll get into that later. And the second reason is really the Armani Code. It gave me a nice sort of almost like with the olive leaf, the pepper and the tonka bean. It gave a sweetness similar to Pepsi, and I found that a little bit displeasing for my taste. I enjoyed the cool, fresh nature of it. And the smoothness and the sweetness of it. However, I wanted something a little bit different. And this, however, does remind me of almost cherry Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, which is my favorite drink, but not everybody likes it. So this is a bit hit or miss for some people. If you love the idea of a cherry cola or something like that, this might be for you. But if you don't like it, the reminiscent of that, the reminding of that scent in your mind may put you off over time. However, the tonka bean in this retains the same DNA but gives a almost with a saffron and leather and suede. It still has a nice cooling, sweet and almost cardamom like top note. It has lavender, suede, tonka bean, and orange blossom. This is a very sweet, powdery, slightly creamy, formal scent, and I think it's great for autumn and winter. But it's light enough at the same time to wear on summer cool nights. So cool nights in summer, autumn, and winter. So those are three great times and formal events. Definitely check out Armani Code Eau de Parfum. And then onto the original line of Armani Code with a bit of a twist. This is something that I've mentioned before that I shouldn't recommend discontinued fragrances. However, this I'm not actually sure if it's discontinued, and I don't want to add to the fuel to the fire of the hype of this is discontinued, go out and buy it like a crazy person, because I definitely fell into the hype and bought a 200 ml bottle of Armani Code Profumo. Yes, sorry for not mentioning the price. The price of the last one, Armani Code Eau de Parfum, was £70 for 110 ml, because it's a little bit strange bottle, 110 ml. And this Armani Code Profumo I got for £90 for 200 ml. So this is a little bit different from the rest of the line. It has carrot seed, orange blossom, ginger, which makes it slightly more aromatic, and it opens with a nice cardamom. And I really love the Armani Code lines that have that same tonka sweet DNA, but the green fresh nature of cardamom. It's very sensual, smooth. It's different, and it does remind me of another drink, ginger root beer. So secretly, if you don't like ginger root beer, this is going to put you off over time. However, I really enjoy the ambery warmth with the aromatic top note of cardamom, and it doesn't have a suede note. However, the sweetness of orange blossom and tonka bean, which is ever present throughout the DNA and holds it back to the original DNA. It's the tonka bean, but the cardamom and orange blossom, and I believe, no, this doesn't have carrot seeds in it, so it doesn't stray away. It's natural. It's the most natural out of the line, I feel. Natural, aromatic. It has a sweetness, but it's not the sweetest out of the line. I believe the sweetest out of the line is probably the Gold Absolute, which is it has a gold top over here. Just mentioning that. And the reason why I didn't go into this is because It is a sweet night fragrance, but it's not as, say, sensual. I think it's great for showing off your rich sweetness in a semi-formal, sort of like a formal party event, like in a luxurious way. However, this is a sensual nighttime amber, aromatic, and sweet tonka bean fragrance. Definitely check it out. Armani Code Profumo. So that is a fantastic one. And now something that is a little bit old school. We are celebrating on this video. I had to mention this. Armani's creator is 88 years old. Now, that means that is a magical number for forever in Chinese. In Chinese culture, that it represents infinity. So let's talk about the old school before we get into the latest fragrance from my collection, Armani Odinui. Yes, this was created in the 90s, I believe. And this is sort of that, it does actually represent that nonchalant sort of Fight Club 90s era where you'll be cool, a little bit cool, refined, smooth, and airy. You're not really throwing yourself onto somebody with your fragrance. However, you're drawing them closer with a bit of an interesting twist. So this opens with cardamom, and what I love about this is that it has a note of black tea in the middle. So the spicy, warm, crisp freshness of aromatic freshness of cardamom is mixed with a little bit of black pepper to keep it masculine. I'm going to overspray on this. That's why I'm wearing this jacket on top, because I was spraying a few fragrances and I was making a few mixes just prior to this. So bear with me. Yes, the aromatic cardamom, the aromatic, fresh, spicy nature of cardamom with the black tea note creates a cool, spicy, fresh scent with a sparkling mineral base of cedarwood that gives it an almost midnight sky finish. So this is great for, I would say, cool summer evenings and autumn. This would not, however, withstand the cold temperatures of winter, and its ciliage, or the spread of its perfume, would be hindered by the cold and make it a skin scent or short range at best. All in all, this is a fantastic cool summer night and autumn fragrance. At the price of about £55, this would be used for, I'd say, a great jacket spray in autumn, with that, especially with woolen jackets, so it radiate the warm, spicy freshness of the cardamom and keep you a little bit different from the crowd with the black tea. It gives a slight luxurious, cool, and exquisite nature about it, I'd say. It sets it apart. So definitely check out Armani Odinui, the old school 90s fragrance for the confident, cool, and calm, collected guy, let's say. Next in the list is Stronger With You Absolutely by Emporio Armani. Now, this is released in, I think, 2021 or maybe the early 2022. And this is a remake of the Stronger With You, an eau de parfum version. And I believe they tried to make a perfume of everything during that time. However, this doesn't lose its character and focuses mainly on the walnuts, the vanilla, and the cardamom top note of Stronger With You, which is, it's fantastic, really. This has rum in it as well to make it even more luxurious. So you have a strong dose of vanilla, walnuts, luxurious rum, which keeps it warm. And this creates a decadent, rich, gourmand fragrance that is perfect for nighttime. I was going to put Stronger With You, or the EDT, Emporio Armani Stronger With You EDT, in the list. However, it's not actually a nighttime scent. It's great for daytime. However, the pineapple makes it more suited for day, and I believe this is perfect for night. Stronger With You, absolutely, by Emporio Armani. Definitely check it out. I got this for about, I think, between 60 and 70 pounds at notino.co.uk. They have great delivery and they do DPD most of the time, which makes it a great choice for deliveries because you know when your delivery is coming. So, advertisements out of the way, let's just clarify on what we were viewing today. Stronger With You, absolutely, on Emporio Armani for your decadent, rich nighttime fragrance. We have Armani Odinui Eau de Toilette for the cool, casual, collected night stroller type. Hope that doesn't have the wrong vibe. Whoops. Armani Code Eau de Parfume for the formal nighttime fragrance if you're going for a dinner date or the like. And finally, a cozy, aromatic, sweet, and effervescent tonka bean fragrance. This is a tonka bean fragrance that isn't suffocatingly sweet. It has a natural sweetness about it, and that is why I found it so versatile that you can wear it in summer, autumn, and winter, and it's a beautiful gourmand fragrance for all year, and that's why, again, I have invested 200 ml, and that cost me £90. So, tell me what you think about all of these fragrances. Do you enjoy the Armani Code line? What has it become with the Le Parfum? I personally don't like the Le Parfum. I think it's too centered around the nature of clary sage. I do like the mineral freshness of it. However, I'm getting more sage than anything else, and it seemed to have lost its tonka bean sweetness, which was really characteristic of the DNA of Armani Code. Some people would say the Pepsi vibe, which has been changed from Pepsi to Dr. Pepper to ginger beer and all these Marmite drinks, let's say, that some people love and some people hate. So it's become quite polarizing, and we've ended up in a herbal fresh direction. Whatever you think, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and comment this video if you enjoy this content. Whatever you do, stay free and stay fresh.